right now, we're gonna head on over to Radz-at-Han and get started with Hildibrand. It's in Radz-at-Han, right? It should be. Okay, so starts at Nashu in Radz-at-Han from the Excitable Youth, not Nashu. Right, the Excitable Youth is right here. Because I've seen him around. He's right there. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with Endwalker Hildibrand quests. The Sleeping Gentleman. The pungent Lolafel can scarcely conceal his excitement. Wait, I know you! We met in Kugane. You're the stone-cold killer I asked to look after the love of my life. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about that whole thing. I think it was... I think this guy, like, fell in love with Nashu? And then he was just, like, tailing them the whole time. Yeah, we'll probably... Okay, let's just continue. What's that look for? Surely you haven't forgotten me. You and me, we had a moment, a connection. Not like the one I've got with her, of course, but I know I left an impression. Oh, you sure did. The creepy little bastard who smells like cheese and followed Nashu to Kugane after stalking her for over 5 years? Frankly, considering how many blows to the head I've taken, I'm lucky I haven't forgotten my own name. Hey, there's nothing creepy about my love. I'm sorry, dude, but this is like textbook definition creepy. It's as pure as the pristine waters of the forest stream. Fair point about the stink, though. But enough about me. This is about Miss Nashu. Ever since she got sucked into the weird portal back east, that's right, that's how it ended. With Hildibrand and her, I think, getting sucked into a portal. And I think they had intended, the writers had intended to continue it on in Shadowbringers, but then they ended up not doing Hildibrand and Shadowbringers. I've been scouring the world for any sign of her. I was this close to giving up, but then, huzzah! I found her in Radz-at-Han. Normally, I'd be happy to get back to playing the silent invisible guardian. Right. But she seems pretty distressed by the plight of her inspector friend. He's here too, but laid up and showing no signs of waking anytime soon. Ah, yes, we've been in this position before. My Nashu has been fashioning all sorts of medicines in hope of rousing him. I think she's more likely poisoning him, but okay. But to no avail. I mean, I couldn't care less if he kicked into the bucket, but I hate to see her like this. She's liable to work herself to death. So, what say you? Will you deliver my dearest Nashu from her plight? You'll find her over at the High Crucible. No doubt slaving over an alembic. And with that, I'll get back to cheering her on from the shadows. You too, I guess. Now go, quickly. Save my beloved. /punt. So when Square Enix gonna add a /punt emote so I can kick the Lolafels? I mean, what? Let's head on over to the Crucible. It's a pretty crazy place, to be honest. Ah, there she is. Hello, Nashu, long time no see. And that should do it. Now to take this medicine and... I saw Berlian, almost said blimey. Berlian, it feels like it's been forever, though definitely less than a year, I'm sure. Yeah. In real time, it was 2.5 years? What brings you to Radz-at-Han? Enjoying a spot of adventuring, or perhaps... Then you've heard. It's true. Inspector Hildibrand has gone into hibernation again, and... Oh, wait. You're giving me that look. The one that screams, what about the whole weird portal business? All right, since you silently asked. So, back in the Ruby Sea, remember how Greg got doused with dew prism and was forced to whisk us all far away? Greg. How that strange rift opened, which the inspector got sucked into, and how I followed him in after it? Well, after that, we all ended up in this bizarre place. Couldn't tell up from down, left from right, and so we wandered, lost and confused. Fortunately, Greg came to his senses and explained that we were in the inspectoral rift, and then used the same trick to bring us home. This is exactly the kind of ridiculous stuff you would expect from this. What? Greg himself stayed behind, though. Something about a score that he had to settle. Not sure what that was about. But hey, you know Greg. Anyway, we're back now. But the rub is that Inspector Hildibrand hasn't opened his eyes once. I know he needs his beauty sleep, but that's an awfully long time, and we've got cases to solve. I've been trying my hand in apothecary stuff, seeing if I can't make something that'll get him up and moving, but nothing seems to work. You know, are you sure you're not poisoning him? But I think we're making progress. Me and Master Chupacabra, what? It's actually Chupacabra, okay. Me and Mr. Chupacabra from the Shakshuka concern? Okay, that is. You remember Mr. Chupacabra, right? Got sucked into the rift along with us. Former evil mastermind, not so bad once you get to know him. This is so goofy. I love it. Yep, there he is. Oh, right, that's not his actual name. Pleased I am to meet you once more, and under less compromising circumstances. If I may correct our mutual friend, I am Jubraka, chairman of the Okay, these are like normal, closer to normal for this place. Sajatra concern. I like Chupacabra more. Your distrustful and somehow bloodthirsty glare is not unwarranted, but in my defense, who among us has not contemplated enslaving the rich and powerful to blend the world to their whim? Ahem. I pray you forgive me my poor joke, and allow me to assure you that after wandering the interdimensional rift for the sisters only know how long, I am a changed man. Naturally, I understand that words alone would not suffice to absolve me from my sins. Thus, since my return, I have opened a humble apothecary that caters to the needs of one and all. Furthermore, I made arrangements for Miss Nashu's workshop. Rest assured that I will spare no effort in helping her see Inspector Hildibrand awakened and return to full health. And with that, if you would excuse me, I must see to other business. I still like Mr. Chupacabra better. Yes. A changed man. Also, I just noticed her bombs are there. Isn't he the nicest ex-villain you've ever met? But that's right. I had just finished my latest medicine. I've got high hopes for this new recipe. Oh no. I suppose I ought to get a look at the Manderville man himself. Medicine might not do us any good. I forget all the other ways we've had to wake him up. By all means. The inspector is resting in a room up in Kama. Awake or asleep, I'm sure he'd enjoy your company. Let's go. I see her bombs are just sitting there. So it actually doesn't, like, it's not too far-fetched to have her be decent at some sort of, like, apothecary work. Anyway, let's head on over to Kama and check on the inspector. Let's see, in here? Oh, there's the peeping Tom. It's not solid for some reason, okay? Bruh. This girl is a friend of yours, is she? She's welcome to stay as long as she likes. I do hope our friend recovers soon, though. Sleeping on the floor hasn't been good for my back. Isn't this room nice? Mr. Chupacabra's taken care of everything, even paid the rent in full. Ah, but I'm distracting you, aren't I? You need to concentrate while you examine the inspector, yes? Study the sleeping Inspector Hildibrand. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target a section, examine it with more detail with left click. Let's see, legs, arm, face. Rugged features belie what is, at closer glance, the sensitive mind of a cultured gentleman. Oh, he's actually breathing. While he still breathes, he appears to be locked in a deep slumber. Rippling muscles bespeak impressive strength, while smooth skin suggests that only on the rarest of occasions does the man resort to violence. Troublingly, his limbs are stiff and cool to the touch, as if the blood runs cold in his veins. These exquisite buckles of the stylish footwear are a design unique to the House Manderville. Those shoes would almost certainly fetch a small fortune in the markets. The inspector's condition is disturbingly reminiscent of the scions who were summoned the first for a time. Oh, I see where this is going. Okay. That's why there was a screenshot of Lakeland. Or that's why I've seen screenshots of Lakeland. Huh? Oh, finished already? Any theories as to what's wrong with the inspector? Well, he's a soulless husk, which is less than ideal. I suspect he may have been summoned to another reflection. That does... let's start with the first one, since it's a lot funnier. I see. I mean, I don't. But that's what you're supposed to say at times like this. I know that much. How do we wake him? Oh, we just crossed the rift. Return his soul to his body? But where did it go, and what is it doing there? I don't know. Probably went to the first to become a gentleman of darkness, as you do. They had fun with this dialogue. I think it's gone to another world wholly unlike ours, but still slightly like ours. A world of contrasts. Nah, he's gonna become a gentleman of darkness. I see, right? So, can you go there? I mean, I can. Great! In that case, I'll leave the soul searching to you. I'm sure it goes without saying, but once you've arrived in this otherworldly world, look for a place that smells of mystery and intrigue, and chat with people there. That's standard agent inquiry protocol. Oh, and since this Inspector's Hildibrand we're talking about, don't be surprised if you find him asleep, or having forgotten a thing or two. That's true. But not to worry, I've prepared my traditional medicine, just in case. Don't hesitate to use it. And with that, do take care out there. Medicine. Let's just put some big air quotes around that. When in doubt, use Nosher's Delights to blow the cobwebs right out. The inspector will thank me, I'm sure. What is this, like nitroglycerin or something? Anyway, let's head on over to the Crystarium, I guess. Let's just teleport over there. Okay, let's see. Where are we headed? Ah, of course, at the bar. Alright, Glenard, have you seen a tall gentleman? Well, Welcome back, friend. I'd offer you a pint, but my barman's sense tells me that's not why you're here. So this friend of yours has gone missing? Sorry to hear that, but plenty of travelers pass through these parts. Could you describe the fellow for me? He's very gentlemanly. Hume, burly, wears a monocle, well-meaning idiot. He's wearing a tattered suit, most likely. That's probably true. Yes, that sounds familiar. Mind you, I didn't see him myself, but I do believe one of our bounty hunters spied him, such a man when you were all battling that horde of spectral warriors. Gyat, come here a moment. There's someone who wants to speak with you. Go. Is that so? Make it quick. This ale isn't gonna drink itself. Wonder if this changes depending on which class you currently are. Because this, no wait, no, the tank. Gyat was the healer. Roll quest. If it ain't brilliant, what brings you back to these neck of the woods? Now that you mention it, I did see someone like that back there on the battlefield after you ran off and do more hero work. Yeah, Gyat is actually in the dungeon, the Hero's Gauntlet, if you look around. At first, I thought he was going to attack me like the rest of the spirits what's it. But no, he just stood there striking a pose, trying to scare or seduce me. Damned if I could tell. Still, he was glowing and I wasn't about to take any chances. So I said, hey, piss off, ghost, and sent him packing. Uh-oh. Did he die, you asked? To which I say, what am I, a church surgeon? I don't know how to say this. I never remembered how to say this word. Also, I've kept my mug waiting long enough. Good talk. Could it be the Warrior of Darkness? Who dis? Oh, okay. It's these two. I thought it was your voice, but was convinced my ears were playing tricks on me. It's good to see you again. Don't mean to eavesdrop, but we overheard you discussing the renegade poser. He's literally just known as the poser. We've been searching for him for some time now. There have been sightings in Lakeland, you see. Bonard and I have been tasked with getting to the bottom of it. We've little in the way of useful information, though. All we know is that he appears without warning and strikes a disturbing pose. Disturbing? Don't you mean gentlemanly? He's not caused any harm, if you don't discount the shock of a strange man gesticulating in your general direction, that is. Nevertheless, we're worried his behavior might escalate. Have you been tasked with apprehending the miscreant as well? Not exactly. Not quite, Vonard. Borlian came back to track down a missing friend. Your miscreant, I regret to say, might be my friend. I wouldn't call him a friend per se, but I happen to be looking for a man prone to posing. If the man you're looking for might be one of in the same, then why not work together? Between the three of you, you're bound to have a better luck. It would be an honor and a great help. We were just about to leave to gather testimony, as it happens. Come and join us in Sullen when you're finished here. We'll solve this mystery in no time. Well, let's head on over. Head on over to Sullen. We gotta question the locals, of course. Let's see, Sullen's probably in the south. At the dock? Yes. Let's fly on over there. Of course it's raining, it's always raining. Anyway, let's find these locals and talk and question them. Like the good inspectors we are. Oh, let's talk to him. Sullen Elder. Oh, that fellow. I saw him the other day on the way home from Clearmelt. I'd enjoyed one too many libations after my bath and ended up wandering off into the forest. Before I knew it, the sun was dipping low and the sky turning dark, and I was beginning to wonder if I'd make it home. Then I felt the gentle tug on my arm. And would you believe it? This odd-looking man led me out of the forest and set me back on the road. I thanked him profusely, but he said nothing in reply, just struck his pose and walked off. Wait, this isn't going to be Hildibrand, is it? I think this is going to be someone else. Okay, where's the other person? Oh, there. Did I see him? You bet I did. I was crossing through the forest of the Lost Shepherd on my way to deliver fish to the Hostile Imperative. Out of nowhere, this odd man leapt out in front of me. I thought he was a bandit at first, but then he abruptly turned to the side, curled his neck, and put his fists to his head, as if to say, I don't know. It was baffling. I ran when I realized he wasn't going to do anything else. Again, that really does sound like Hildibrand, but I get the feeling it's not gonna be him. Okay, where's the last person? Oh, there we go. A sullen woman. Why, yes, I saw someone like that when I was out picking mushrooms in the forest. He even spoke to me. I was repulsed at first by his form, but he only wanted to warn me that the fell beasts lurked in the forest, and that I should be wary. Contrary to appearance, I'd say he was actually quite gentlemanly. Oh, okay, that actually sounds like him. Oops. Let's head back and report our findings. Hey guys, did you get any information? To be honest, I'm not sure what to make of all this. Finished questioning the locals, have you? Were you able to learn anything? Yeah, it sounds like him. Might be him. Not only has the poser caused no harm, but he's even helped people? So he's a gentleman, albeit a suspicious one. Something of a contradiction, you might say, but there's no reason to doubt what we heard. Everyone seemed to encounter him in the Forest of Lost Shepherd, right? Then that's where we'll look next, shall we? Well, let's head on over to the forest. And it looks like that'll wrap up the first of these quests. Oh, that's a little bit farther than I thought it was. But here we are. Let's see if this is our man. Our gentleman. On the other hand, some folks might argue a suspicious gentleman is more dangerous than a man more blatant in his villainy. This gentlemanliness could well be a ruse to mask all kinds of evil intentions. Well, here we are, but how exactly are we supposed to begin our search? These woods are, well, woods. And you can see for miles with how, like, sparse the trees are. Or malms. Got a plan, do you? Far be it from me to doubt the warrior of darkness. Show us what you've got in mind, and we'll back you up to the best of our ability. Oh, I know where this is going. We're going to dance. We're gonna mambo. We're gonna mambo. Final Fantasy XIV is a very serious game with a deep story that deals with some dark themes. Also this. What familiar gentlemanly gyrations are these? There he is. What? What? Oh, maybe he had the makeup. He still got the makeup. Lightweight. He's a light warden. Of course he's a light warden. And he's stuck on the ground. Nope. On your guard. It's a Sin Eater. Hold on. No, wait. That's no Sin Eater. It's Hildibrand. Gentleman, it's the Gentleman of Light. What? If you don't say what at least one time during these quests, then they didn't do a good job. Gentleman of Light? Who is this Gentleman of Light of whom you speak? I am the Forgiven Gentleman, Devourer of Sins, Light Warden Extraordinaire. No. You're not a Sin Eater, you're Hildibrand, the Gentleman Inspector. You might occasionally moonlight as a zombie overlord, but trust me, you're a Gentleman Inspector. Inspector! Sin Eater! Inspector! Sin Eater! You're acquainted with this, gentleman? I mean, yeah. Right, then, clearly your friend has been through a lot. But still, how did he get it in his head that he's a Sin Eater? Is there no way to bring back his memories? Oh, don't worry. We'll just use one of Nashu's medicine. With our ambiguously sized pockets. Explosives? We're still trying to save him, right? Oh, don't worry. This medicine has been proven to work very well. Oh no! This is not what I expected. I just gotta set it and we're gonna spike it. By the way, you should jump with two legs, not one. And get you more height. And there goes the animation budget. Ah, there's the Hildibrand we know. Wicked White! We've killed him! Oh, don't worry, we've been in this situation before. Oh, don't worry, bro, we got this. He's fine, you just gotta pull him out. I say, Brilliant, I had resigned myself to Nashu's ungentle methodology, but you too, my brutish friend. This is really good. But never mind that. I do not recall the world being quite so purple. Previously, I was with Nashu and Greg, wandering the bizarre, shadowy realm known as the Inspectoral Rift. Oh, not bizarre. Oh, migraine time. I'm right, they get them too, because they got the echo now. Or whatever. Oh, and he got summoned. Where am I? Who am I? The sickening light, the aggressive posturing. I know what you are. You're one of them, aren't you? What you need is a good old-fashioned dwarven decking. Piss off, ghost. How long was he stuck there? Oh, a Sin Eater came and got him. Okay, that's what happened. You scared away the Sin Eater. Run for your lives! It's a Sin Eater! Oh, okay, that's why he thinks he's a Sin Eater. Or thought he was. Sin Eater? I'll be damned. I saw a vision of the man's past. No wonder he became convinced he was a Sin Eater. I saw it too. It was, quite possibly, the most ridiculous memory I've ever glimpsed. I'm probably gonna show this to my brother to get him to try and do Hildibrand. Show that cutscene to him, because, like, with no context at all. Answer me, my faithful assistant. Where are we, and why is it so purple? Yeah, you see, so the purple, this is Lakeland, so it's purple. The first? The first what? Are you telling me we've somehow traveled to an entirely different world? Yes, I am. Good gods, to think I have transcended the very boundaries of time and space. But worry not, my adoring fans. Hildibrand, Agent of the Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, will return to you forthwith. Great start. That was great. Still got one more quest to do, though.